Hey, good afternoon. This is Matthew, Mr. Hope Richerzhagen with Phenomenal Marriage. And today I wanted to talk, this tip is about hormones. And there's a message here for the guys. Ladies, you'll want to listen to this. And there's a message for the ladies. Guys, you'll really want to listen to this. So I'm going to start, first of all, with gentlemen. I'm assuming that you know all about your wife's monthly cycle. What you may not know is that every month at a certain time, every 28 days, the chemicals, the hormones in her brain literally just about drive her crazy. And instead of getting mad and frustrated at her for being a woman as God created her to be, it completely transforms the relationship when you have peace and you have patience and you have grace for her, coming from you. Sorry, I misspoke there. The thing is, instead of saying, I'm just going to give you an example. Instead of saying every month at this time of the month, you're always so grumpy. What is your problem? If you just have special grace and you realize, you know what? All those hormones are running around in her head and she's up and down and sideways and everything. And you just say, you know what, babe? I know this time of the month comes up every month. Do you see the difference between those two? Where you're pushing her away and you say, oh, this happens every month. Instead of saying, the other option is to say, you know what, babe? I know this happens every month. I sure love you. It's the difference between drawing your spouse to you, loving them, accepting them, and pushing them away and condemning them. And it literally makes all the difference in the world. And another thing is, your emotional bandwidth is about this big. I'm sorry, but it's true. A woman's is like this big. And really, for her to feel safe, to be all that God created her to be, she needs to be free to share all those feelings, to experience all those highs and all those lows. After a while, we get married, and us guys, we're like, why aren't you more like me? Why aren't you more reasonable? Why aren't you less emotional? You know what? We didn't want that. That's why we married a woman and not a man, besides other obvious reasons of it being sin. We wanted a woman. We wanted someone soft and tender and playful. And what comes with that, just like roses have thorns, is women have tremendous emotional bandwidth. And guys, we need to learn to just listen. When they're upset, it's not you. And I'm not talking about abuse. I'm not talking about letting her attack you. I'm just saying, just learn to listen. When she's upset, just be like, babe, that sounds really rough. I'm sorry. And just be there with her. Just be present. That's so powerful. The second thing, so that's for the ladies, for the guys to listen to. And this is for, this is the other side of the coin. No matter how thin you slice it, there's always two sides. And I'll bet every single woman that's watching me would say, yeah, you tell him, Matt. Let me say this. It's important for couples to think about hormones in their relationship, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I wish my husband was more sensitive. Okay, dear sisters, this is for you. Your husband wishes you were more sensitive about his hormones. Just like you go crazy once a month, the way God designed men is they go crazy every couple days in desire for your body. And you can either say to him, ugh, you dirty, rotten guy, all you think about is sex. Or you can think about the gift that God has created in your marriage, that you can turn towards each other, you can come together, and you can meet each other's spirit, soul, and body, spirit, emotional, and physical needs. And you can say, oh, what? Matt, you turned the tables on me. I did. I'm pretty sneaky on this one, huh? I would encourage you, dear beloved sisters, instead of thinking of your husband, oh my goodness, that's all he thinks about. That's all he wants. Instead of thinking like that, I encourage you, just like the guys can completely change the relationship by thinking, oh wow. You can think, oh wow, that's so cool that he's interested in me, that he desires me. And to incorporate that, to welcome that instead of condemning him and driving him away, it will completely change your relationship. And we are here for you, helping you overcome friction, frustration, and power struggles, and grow into becoming soulmates, one flesh, spirit, soul, and body. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.